Just press the button in below and you'll go far. I hope to see you on my channel to view my music and my games too.
Hello guys and welcome to video number 11, week 11 here on the MyGM mode on WWE 2K24. So as you guys would have seen at the end of week 10, what I did was I made sure to do my trades and pick my shake-up card in the end of the last video, because this is now the next day that I'm actually filming the next 5 weeks worth. I might even try and get 10 weeks worth done today if I'm really feeling like pushing the boat out there, push it to finishing this season. But yes, guys, that is the plan. So we got the season trophy here on ECW. Let's just check what my shake-up was. Select superstar, maximizing their morale. I've done that. The cardio one's now gone from ECW, which isn't great. I've got dollar. I do have dollar, but I don't have assets. Now, did I make any promises to anyone? Promise Jacob Fatu that you would interfere in a match on his behalf. I can do that this week. Promise Tongaloa a rematch against Butch within the next 2 weeks. I can do that this week. It's due this week. Promise Jake Snake Roberts a match against Chad Gable. So Chad Gable, Jake Roberts, Tongaloa versus Butch. Jake Roberts versus Chad Gable. Tongaloa versus Butch. That's completely fine. Right, okay. What was my plan as far as my title feud? So I think it was Jacob Fatu versus Bray Wyatt. And Kevin Owens versus Jake, I believe. So before that match, we're going to have a call-out promo. Oh no, it's going to be after. This is going to be inside a steel cage to blow off the rivalry that they've instantly given me. And then we're going to have Kevin Owens immediately call out Jake Roberts. Then the other plan was Jacob Fatu, Bray Wyatt. We can put them in the main. That's no worries. Elton Prince and Tommaso Ciampa have one, but I want Pretty Deadly to be challenging the tag team champions. So we'll do right. Well, when Shinsuke's better, we still have an uneven number then, right? Kevin would be in there, so that's equal. They're equal. Then I'm including him in that number, so those two are equal, and then I have a spare face specialist. Okay, so I could do with another heel, but I've kept Joel Wheeler here. It's currently my own, so let's go and grab someone. Male, let's get a heel up here, and let's get them as a specialist. Right, I don't want him. I do not want. You can come in for one more week, alright? But let's be real, okay? If I actually agree with Ronda Rousey about something, you know something's up there. So let's have you call out Elton Prince afterwards. So let's do Otis versus Gulak there. Oh, you're hurty. You're hurty, Tonga. I don't know if a pre-match physio's worth it on Tongaloa. How is my show looking? It's a pretty decent show, so let's use my network special. Let's use my steel cage match booster. And let's use my pre-match physio on Tonga Loa, because for some reason he's insistent on his match, despite being hurty. Oh. Let's do that next week. Do I put them in a submission match and then also use my card on that? I think I do, because if I'm getting more fans this week, that will actually benefit me a lot more. Okay, and then I'm just going to save my money so that I can get the bigger wrestling center in a second. Which I already know Roxanne Perez is not happy with me on NXT for not doing so already. But a steel cage match, a submission match. Could make that for the title, but it should already be a pretty decent match. 92 and 76, they've got a level 1 rivalry inside of a steel cage with a specialist card added on to that. Yeah, that should be fine. I've got my steel cage match that's going to get me blinded. And I said, I'm blinded by the light. And then I'll interfere in his match next week. Not this week. Because I can have Bray call him out whilst he's in a match that I interfere in. So this is beautiful. This is a beautiful show, I think. I think this is beautiful. It gets rid of a lot of the requests that I've had. It gets my commissioner goal. It's going to boost my numbers severely here on ECW. It's just whether I should be getting a health spar as well. No, I'm going to save my money. Right, okay. So let's secure that in for ECW. Right, I think you should put me in a match with Roxanne. Trust me on this. Didn't you just have a whole rivalry and that's going to be on cooldown? Sounds like a great idea, Charlotte. Sure, whatever. I'm not happy about losing my strap last week. As a former champion, I'm enacting my rematch clause. I want a championship rematch against Breaker. Nobody else better get shot before the world title. But Punk, pal. Right, sure. We'll figure it out. Special superstars increase quality, or all female superstars get +3 mic skill. Because that would be helpful in building up to the next pay-per-view for my call-out promos. But the match quality with specialist superstars. Let's look at how many specialists I have on the roster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and I have no face specialists. That made that easy, didn't it? Alright, let's go and use that again as well. Oh, actually, To The Moon. Who we shall use that on. I'm not sure yet. Gigi Dolan will get 5 added on. There we go. I have enough on this brand, so I can buy that now. Actually, didn't I promise Breaker that I'd get tier 3? Yeah, I did. Yeah, and I've just brought something else instead. That's the one I should have been buying, and now I'm not going to do that, and he's going to be upset with me. Ah, well. Yeah, everyone's hurting on this roster. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Right, have I got anything that's this week other than Breaker? Punk wants a rematch with Breaker. I'm going to put him in a different feud. I'm going to put both of them in different feuds and then give them their match. Tonga's going to want renewing next week. Charlotte Flair a match against Roxanne Perez in 3 weeks. Ensure that Joe Hendry is in a match this week. Absolutely no issues. As long as he's not hurty. He's hurty. Great. Right, well, they can have a match this week. You can have a match against... I'm doing Randy Orton and Randy Savage, so I can't do that one. Tonga's facing Bron Breakker. Sure. So Io Sky is going to call out Charlotte. We're going to start that feud up. We're going to have Randy Orton call out Macho Man. And we're going to have Tonga call out Bron Breakker. Just had to go and get those established in there. And then I can figure out what the hell's going on. Okay. So I understand that you're on that, but I can be doing this as well. Meanwhile, my tag team champions are no more. Okay, so I can put Ethan Page into a title picture again, but I can't make any more matches now. But I kind of need them to start defending their titles. Alright, well, for this week only, we're going to have to go with you guys. We're going to have to go with you versus you. Right, who have I got? I've got Wolfgang ready for a match, right? Yeah. Wait, is he specialist or bruiser? Bruiser, right. Johnny Gargano or Shawn Spears? Have I got Ciampa on this roster? Or is he on the other roster? Ciampa's on the other roster. But I could still get him and then trade him afterwards, but Shawn Spears is a lot less money. So I can just sign him for 5 weeks and then deal with it after the next pay-per-view. No, I don't want to do that. I'll deal with the finances next week. I've got a bunch of income coming in next week. Shawn Spears, Wolfgang, and I'll put Shawn's... No, because he's going to ask for more money if I do it on him. So I'll put it on Wolfgang, get myself another big bruiser. Yeah. Then we're going to get you out of the hurting zone, I think. Well, no matter what, next week he can have a match. Punk can't, and he wants a rematch against Breakker. But I also don't know who I'm going to face him up against. Whereas that's going to lead me to having a lot more matches with Randy, because Randy's healthy. So yeah, let's put that on Macho Man. Wait, what? What have I just done with Macho Man? Oh, okay, he's healthy now too. But I can still use this on someone as well. Oh, well then Punk can have this one and then everyone's fine again next week. That's brilliant. Sweet as. Right, we're going to have Wolfgang versus Shawn Spears. Then we're going to have to use a pre-match physio on Mr. Hendry. screw it. Okay. This is going to need a stipulation, so let's have that be a tables match. That's already going to be better than this. Oh, numbers don't say so though, so let's switch them around there. Okay. It's a good show for what I have physically there. Both of these guys are going to ask me for money next week, so let's extend Tama Tongas. Okay. I'm letting down Bron. I know that. What's Bron at? Is he super happy? Yeah. Okay, so I can afford to let down Bron. What about my... Oh, I've got it on this one as well. Okay. Right, well, let's confirm the booking. That's just kind of what has to happen for a week, and then next week we'll be able to restart doing stuff. But I've started the rivalries that I need. So they've got Tamina and Becky Lynch finally back as a tag team, facing one half of the tag team champions, and then someone else as well.
1, 2, that's 3, ring it.
Their illogical booking hurts my brain. Chelsea Green is tag team partners with Alexa Bliss, and now is fighting in a singles match instead.
1, 2, that's it, ring the bell.
And then apparently we have the rivalry still going on, right?
That's 3, ring it.
Montez and AJ. Then we have Dijak versus Jey Uso.
1,
This is a fun feud. I would have enjoyed watching this IRL. A feud between two cruiserweight superstars. That's not great. Jive Owens. Love a bit
1,
Jive
2,
Owens.
it's over, hit the bell.
I could do a getting Mark Coffey actually, so that I've got him with Wolfgang.
1, 2, that's it, ring the bell.
And then the women's tag team title match in the main event, already in a rivalry. Maurice and Tiff Strap. No rivalry boost to them now. So this is going to resolve their rivalry straight away.
1,
Doesn't matter
2,
who wins. I've not put the
that's it,
title
it's
in the
over,
line.
hit the bell.
Oh, see, I could have put the title in the line, but it was legendary anyway, so it didn't matter. Then I've started his new rivalry with Kevin Owens. Brilliant. Drew Gulak versus Otis because I had to do something. Ugh, why are you letting him win? You're not booked next week, Gulak. Don't know why you're starting rivalries. Right, that's good. Pretty Deadly against American Alpha. That's great. Then Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa versus Butch. It's progressing. That's a level 4, so that's going to get blown off next week now. And then the world title match, a submission match in the main event. Level 1 rivalry, but a legendary match. And I've played my network special, so that should be brilliant. Then we've got Davenport versus Rodriguez. Rodriguez wins. 2.5 gets us up to a level 4.
1, 2, that's it, it's over, hit the bell.
2 stars, starts the rivalry. Sweet. Level 1 on Randy.
1, 2, that's 3, bring it.
Roxanne Dolan started the rivalry, sure. Tama Tonga gets his rivalry started with Bron Breakker. And then the match that it just meant I had to do
1, 2, it's
because of that
over.
commissioner goal.
Bring it.
No rivalry though. Okay, well that's fine because I wanted Ethan Page and Joe Hendry to team up. Even though Joe Hendry's now going to be more hurty than he was before. is on 28. So next week he can wrestle again. So let's get some tag team call outs going on. Have someone call out Joe Hendry and Ethan Page, a heel tag team. And that should be fine. That should be fine. So, good booking here on NXT. ECW, amazing booking. Damn right. 2 5-star matches on weekly television. Alright, so they got 34,000 on Raw, 40,000 on SmackDown. ECW, 73,000 fans. What a week for ECW. And then NXT, 31,000. Okay, so there's my season challenge. Blinded, Gargan and stuff. I think that was effects. I don't know. To the moon for NXT. So ECW is now on top for the first time in this game. Great use of the network special card, in my opinion. We do need to worry about NXT being so close to SmackDown, though. But I've got the Veto Superstar card. I'm going to use that on SmackDown because look, who cares about Raw? And I'm not going to play it on myself. So yeah, we've got some plans formulating in our brains, ladies and gentlemen. But that is all for the first video of this new line on the way to the PLE that once again I did not check what the PLE is going to be. I'll make sure to check that at the start of the next video. But hey, if you've enjoyed yourself, make sure to subscribe to me. And if you press that little bell right next to it, it actually notifies you every single time that I upload. Now, by getting notified that I'm uploading, it means that you're not going to miss another video. Obviously, we're on week 11 here. If you've already missed the first 10, you're going to have to go back. But hey, you press that bell, then you know that you're going to get told when week 12 goes up. Okay, you know you're going to be told when week 13 goes up. You know you're going to be told when week 14 goes up. And of course, week 15, the PLE, you will not miss a thing. Just press that bell. Make sure to press like as well. It does help my algorithm, just boosts me up. And also lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content. Also, leave me a little comment down below. Network special clearly paid off. But what would you have rather me had in the main event there? Would you have rather seen Jake the Snake versus Chad Gable in the main event in a steel cage match? Or did I make the right call doing the world title match in the main event with Jacob Fatu and Bray Wyatt? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for joining me here for this video today. And of course, I'll see you next week. Peace!
Subscribe to Pugstar.